Raw was actually good this week. It was good. It was good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I like this week Raw. Jumping out pretty good, man. Let's dive right into this thing. I be the main event. Welcome to the main event. This is the most unhinged wrestling podcast on YouTube. Make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. This is your Monday Night Raw review. Now, we're going to do a little different tonight. We're going to do a little different because we're going to start off with the Battle Royal. We're going to talk about the Battle Royal and what happened because Big Jim was in the back talking shit to Jey Uso. And he was like, he going to get everybody, including Jey Uso. But what happened was Jimmy Uso his twin instincts kicked in and he forgot about himself. And he started saving Jey through the whole fucking match. Just saving him. This just like a lion saying, I'm gonna eat grass today. Hey, yo, we gonna go out here, I'm gonna eat grass today. But when he get out there, his animal instincts kick in and he gotta grab some fucking meat, right? That's what Jimmy Uso did. That's what he did. He was planning on taking out Jey, had plenty of times to help take out Jey or take him out on his own. But instead, his twin brother instinct, that big brother of the twin, kicked in, right? And he was saving Jey Uso all through the match. And I thought maybe it'll be Jey and Jimmy at the end. Now, my predictions of Big Jim were gonna be in the Final Four. Yes, he was in the Final Four, so that was pretty good on his part. But Big Jim get tossed out by Jey Uso, and Jey Uso looking like, yeah, I did it. Yeah, I did it. That's how Jey Uso looking, right? So, with that being said, man, Jey Uso got the juice now. He got the juice now. You know what I'm saying? Big Jim like, why'd you get to go after the championship? And Jey Uso like, cause I already had it, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? If anybody seen the movie Juice, Jey Uso is playing Bishop right now. He playing Bishop. You know what I'm saying? You know how when Bishop got the pistol, he got all out of control, feeling himself too much. And he got a body on that motherfucker. Got two bodies in one night off that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He can feeling himself. That's Jey Uso right now. He had got the title. He took out big names. He feeling himself. You know what I'm saying? And Jimmy Uso is cute. He cute. He the humble one. I always want to see everybody do good. I always want to help the needed, right? So, Jey Uso versus CM Punk. I know I've been listening. Before I said I'm gonna listen to what everybody else got to say before I drop mine to see if anybody else come up and say what I was finna say. And nobody about to say what I'm about to say. But CM Punk versus Jey Uso. Everybody say, oh, this like the old time. Jimmy gonna cost Jey Uso, which he might do. But hear me out. The Bruns is gonna interfere. They're gonna interfere because I think it's gonna be like a fatal four-way. LA Knight, CM Punk, Jey Uso, and Brian Breaker for the title and Survivor Series. But now, check this out. The Bruns interfere in the match. Jimmy Uso, he attempts to come out to save Jey Uso. Then he turned around. He turned around and walks off while Jey Uso getting demolished, while he getting speared, while he getting tsunami to death. Yeah, that's my predictions. That's my early predictions for Saturday Night Main Event. But let's dive into this thing to see what all we got down here, man. What we can expand on. Because Adam Pearce kicked out the show saying that Seth Rollins relinquished the title. Brian pulled up. He asked for the title back. It was Brian Breaker make him say, please, hey, please, hey. You know what I'm saying? To get the title back. Roxanne was getting hyped backstage. Dirty Dom and Finn Bella have a few words. Then they get ready for their tag match. Roxanne cheers up Dirty Dom, and Raquel was like, we ain't got time for that. You need to be getting ready for your match. So I think Roxanne is going to start coming on to Dirty Dom. Reason why Liv Morgan return is pretty soon. That's why I think they're about to rehash the Roxanne and Dirty Dom story. They might. So we get Judgment Day versus AJ. The team of AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. The team of AJ Lee. Anyway. Pretty good match. The match was good. AJ Styles and Dragon Lee picks up the win. They're your new Raw Tag Champs. That's when we got Jey Uso talking to Jimmy backstage. Next segment, or next match, with Dirty Dom versus Rusev. Dirty Dom come to the ring, grab the microphone. I was expecting them to start booing. Even though they cheered him on his way out, I was expecting the boos. So now that Dirty Dom can talk on the mic, he had nothing really to say. Boy, that was funny. But I liked it though. My boy Dirty Dom, hey, he also in the Battle Royal, he led the Judgment Day to the ring. So they got high hopes on Dirty Dom. And it's looking pretty good for my boy. It's looking like Dirty Dom in the bank is coming pretty soon. Dirty Dom, I've been saying this shit for the longest. Dirty Dom in the bank. Dirty Dom. I think they're about to pull the trigger. 2026, Money in the Bank. Dirty Dom. Let's get it. The New Day got interviewed, and Grayson Waller just having fun. He just having fun with the New Day. Maxine Dupree versus Becky Lynch. And Becky Lynch had the match all the way. She was beating down Maxine all the way to that mid-match. Maxine made a comeback. And Becky Lynch acted like she had to run away from the match. She was like she about to get the hell up out of here. I can't believe Maxine made Becky Lynch get the fuck out of there. But it was a lot of moves were fucked up. I didn't hear. Look, a lot of moves in this match was fucked up. A lot of moves didn't even look like it was connecting or nothing. Everything looked real safe in this match. A little bit too goddamn safe. Now, I didn't hear no backlash out of this match with Becky throwing them that weak ass baseball slide Becky Lynch and didn't even fucking connect. Then I ain't hear nobody talking about it. Them weak ass punches Maxine was throwing, nobody talked about it. That weak ass foot to the face Maxine did, nobody's talking about it. But soon as Jade Cargill fuck up, y'all on her ass. Now, I don't want to hear shit else about Jade Cargill, about her in-ring performance. Anyway, Maxine picks up the win by disqualification because Becky Lynch hit her in the back with the title. Kabuki Warriors got interviewed. Well, they had a video promo saying tag team division need to be on the lookout because the Kabuki Warriors are back. Then we got Stephanie Valkyrie versus Roxanne Perez. Stephanie picks up the win. This match was, I started getting sleepy by this match. I started yawning and shit. You know, I was trying to fight. I think I probably fell asleep for a couple seconds. I'm not for sure. Anyway, it's live. It's on my live feed. Stephanie picks up the win. Post-match beatdown. Nikki Bella comes out for the save. And Nikki, I don't care who you coming out there to save. I don't care. You stand on the top of that ring entrance and you do that dance for me. You can look, but you can't touch. Nikki, do that dance for me. Yeah. You gotta do that dance for me, girl. I don't care who you coming out there to save. You stop in the middle of that goddamn top thingy, and on the top of that ramp, and you do that goddamn dance for Unhinged Main Event Fro. That's what you do. So we got Paul Heyman talking to Adam Pearce backstage about the Bruns not being in the Battle Royal. So they're out. Paul Heyman turns around. Becky Lynch pulled up. Said they was expecting Paul Heyman to turn. They just didn't win. They're surprised that it took this long. And Seth Rollins is coming back for vengeance. Lyra was talking to Adam Pearce backstage. Becky Lynch pulled up and said she has a birthday surprise for Lyra Valkyria. And Lyra was looking like, oh no, please don't, no, just tell me right now, no. So with her Down syndrome face. The Bryan talked to Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman said some bullshit that didn't make no goddamn, it made sense, but it didn't make sense, right? It made sense all the way to the end. Then it didn't make no sense. And the Bryan's looking confused. I'm wondering when they gonna turn on Paul Heyman ass and just be a loose cannon. Cause Paul Heyman get the thing, he get the job done for Roman Reigns. He get the job done for Brock Lesnar. He got the job done for CM Punk, but he can't get the job done for the Bruns. Look like Paul Heyman losing his touch. The Los Americanos got interviewed. Bella talks to Stephanie backstage, and that's when we got the battle royal at the end. So for out of 10, I give this show, I give it a 7. That's pretty unique for right now. I give it a 7, maybe a 6.5, 6.5, and yeah, the show was alright. It's been way better than it was. So let's hope they keep up the good job. Let's hope they give us either the same energy that they've been giving us, or more of an energy. But y'all let me know what y'all think about Raw down in the comments. I'll be the main event, and I'll catch you all in the next main event. Peace.